Hello, so I've finally finished building my clockwork house. Before I show you, I'd like to let you know that it's really not, I'm not that happy with it. I thought I would show it anyway. Basically, I think my idea was a bit too much for the item limit and it was just too big in general. So I didn't have enough slots left to do what I wanted to do inside. And it hasn't really turned out exactly how I wanted it to. But yeah, I thought I'd show it anyway, because I guess it could still be helpful to show, like, if your ideas are too much, then sometimes it can go a little bit wrong. If I could, I would have started again if this was on live, but because it's on PTS and it's going to be wiped soon and it took me so long to do it, I just thought, "Ugh, I just can't start again." So So I'm just going to show you what it is like. So here it is. As you can see, it's a bit of a monster. It's not pretty or cozy like any of the houses I usually build. It's just a huge, gigantic monster of a place, really. A huge hunk of metal. So outside here we have a little crafting area. As you can see, I put a table here which I was planning to put stuff on, but I made my house too big so I couldn't fit anything on there. And strangely enough, even though I made the house huge, and you'll probably see why I used so many items on building it actually, as you can see a lot of it's built out of just crates, so it probably wasn't the best plan. So I put the transmute station outside because despite it being big there was no room left inside for it. So yeah, that's the outside. You go in. So this is a huge main room. I would have made this second level up here lower if I had started again and just made the whole thing a little bit smaller. That would have saved a lot of slots, and I could have maybe made it look a bit prettier outside. I started building with these crates, but I realised pretty quickly that I was running out of items. I mean, I did leave gaps for the windows, but still I was just running out of items really fast using these crates to build with. So then, as you can see, as I start going further up, I started using other things. So it does kind of look like it was mashed together with a load of junk as well, which is a look, I suppose. So here we have a dining table. And then over here, of course, we have little, I guess like a tiny little living room seating area. The one thing I do like about this is there's lots of movement in here. It does feel quite alive. I put this here just because it looks so bare there. And then over here we have like a little bench full of crafty bits. Someone's been trying to build something. We have a clothing station. Here we have a kitchen. It's quite funny actually because I started building this on my sorcerer. He's a really tall high elf, so it looks this whole sideboard just looks tiny because I finished building it on my Breton, and yeah, she's much smaller, so she won't be doing much cooking in this kitchen. But one of the clockwork cooking stations here and a little boiler next to it. Okay, so that's downstairs. Okay, so in here we have like a little library area. Again, I wanted to put things under the stairs, I couldn't fit it. Now these stairs are really, really bad, so I apologise for this in advance. I was trying to build a little like spiral going up, which was just a nightmare with these shaped things. If anybody knows of a better way to build a spiral going up using these huge rectangle things, then please let me know. Okay. I used this tent thing here because I thought it would be nice to have sort of the windows up high. We could see the moon here. And it also gives you a doorway as well. So that's why I used that here. Okay, built a little bridge where you can kind of look down on them there if you want to. So here we have a tiny little bedroom. It's just really small. It's made out of a couple more of the crates and one of the planks with a few little soft things on it. And we have a tiny simple little bathroom as well. We've got some of these strange clockwork bookcase things here. And we have an alchemy table, all the supplies for crafting over there on the shelves, and then a couple of desks here. So yeah, that is my clockwork house, which is a bit mishmashy, and I do wish I had done it differently. If I could start again, I would do it differently, but my ideas were far too grand for the item limit here. And I have actually come up with better ideas whilst building this, so it was a learning curve, I suppose. So if I were to do it again, I know that I would be able to do it better next time. So sometimes if it goes wrong, it's not always a bad thing. There are some aspects of it that I'm happy with, but in general, I do kind of wish I'd done it differently. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching my big junk house. Thank you so much for watching. Before I go, I'd like to just say that recently I've found a channel on YouTube. This girl has been making these absolutely amazing houses, and she only has a few subscribers, even though her houses are absolutely gorgeous. Like, her ideas are absolutely amazing. So I'm going to link her channel in the description, just in case you haven't seen her work and you like houses, because honestly they're just absolutely phenomenal. So anyway, thank you so much for watching and have a lovely evening.